Hello and welcome to yet another edition of Captain's Corner. Today, I have got Captain Ashwini Kumar here with me, who is the Chief Ground Instructor at Young Learners Aviation Academy. He's been teaching students the theory subjects, preparing for their DGC exams, and today we are going to ask him a few questions about his journey from deciding to become a commercial pilot and now to soon join a leading airline in India. So, welcome, Captain Ashwini, to this particular episode. And how are you doing?
Thank you so much for my introduction. I'm doing very fine. And also, I hope you guys are also doing well.
Well, what we would love to hear from you is you come from an army background. Your father was in the forces. How is it that you decided to become a commercial pilot, and what was your journey right from the time you decided, and did you complete your training and exams and all those things? Can you run us through that?
Okay, so the day I decided to become a pilot was when I was in fourth standard. So my father was posted in Udhampur. I was studying in Army Public School, Udhampur. So they took us to visit Air Force base in Udhampur. So we went to see a cockpit of Mi-17.
Okay.
So at that point of time, I did not know that that helicopter was a Mi-17 helicopter.
Right.
I entered the cockpit, and like a child, I was awestruck by just seeing the instrument panels over there.
Right. Right.
So at that point of time, at that day, I decided that I want my office to be in cockpit.
But for a fourth grader like you, weren't you sort of overwhelmed with the number of dials and the switches that a layman normally sees inside a cockpit?
Actually, I was very overwhelmed with the cockpit dials and everything. So my teacher was calling me that Ashwini, our time is over. You have to leave the cockpit now. So, but still, I was taking more time to be in the cockpit because I was really, absolutely overwhelmed.
Right.
The cockpit dials, instruments,
Right.
and the control column over there. I was very curious about how does an aircraft fly? How does a pilot use this cockpit to fly the aircraft?
Okay, so the journey started really there somewhere in the fourth grade. And then you came to Mumbai, Pune. I think you live in Pune.
Yes.
And then you joined the Bombay Flying Club for your commercial pilot training.
Yes.
So how was that part of the journey?
So after 12th, my parents had decided that I can do what I want to do, but I have told them already that I'll be trying for JEE Mains and engineering. Now, if I don't get into that, I'll join commercial aviation.
Okay.
So after 12th, I looked up in internet, searched about flying clubs. So Bombay Flying Club was nearby Pune.
Okay.
Pune was my home at that time, also now. So I contacted Bombay Flying Club. So I went there for a query about AME.
Okay.
Actually, I went there for query about aeronautical engineering.
Okay.
So I thought I'll do BTech first, then I get into the forces. But I thought commercial aviation is a better thing to start with your career. If you want more flying hours, the commercial aviation is better.
Just a second, can I ask you that since your father was from the forces, didn't it ever cross your mind that you'd like to become a fighter pilot or a transport pilot in the Air Force or something like that?
Yeah, it crossed my mind actually a lot of times. So even I appeared for the NDA, and I went to SSB Allahabad for giving my SSB interviews and all, but I could not clear it. I was conference out. So after that, I decided, okay, life does not stop. If I have a passion for flying, I can fly in commercial aviation.
That's a very good way of looking at things. So that's fantastic. But then, so from there, you went on to become a commercial pilot. You flew with the Bombay Flying Club for your 200-hour CPL training and all. How was that experience of yours?
Actually, that experience was mixed. Everything mixed in between. It was really sometimes hectic. It was challenging at times. And it was easy, comfortable, and exciting at the beginning. Later on, it becomes a challenge little bit when you progress with your flyings and all.
Right.
So the experience, I would say, it was pretty much good.
Okay, so for all our viewers who are planning to take up civil flying as a career, who want to do their commercial pilot license trainings, what would be your advice to them? What is one or two or three major things that stand out when you want to take up commercial flying as a career?
See, I have three core principles in my perspective. If you're starting your flying training or whether you want to become a pilot, you have to keep in mind three things: passion, perseverance, and patience. These are the three pillars of mine. So you have to be passionate about learning, keep on learning yourself, keep hard working, giving dedication, full dedication towards your goal, your aim, and with focus.
Right.
And then perseverance. You consistently, there will be ups and downs in the aviation industry. Regardless of that, what you do is you consistently and with perseverance, you keep on studying, you keep on gaining knowledge, you keep on doing the things or inculcating the things in your attitude that will make your personality better as a commercial pilot.
Alright.
And then the last is patience. So it took a long time for me after COVID. There were no jobs and anything.
Yeah, I was just going to ask you that. After you finished your commercial pilot license, you got that, and yeah, everyone has dreams of getting into an airline cockpit, but sometimes you will have that, you will have to be patient, because as soon as you're done with your commercial pilot license training, it's not that the airline is just waiting for you and you're just going to get into that. And especially in the case of gentlemen like you,
Yes.
there was COVID which came up. So how did you deal with those challenges?
So COVID was very challenging. I would say financially also for my family, and mentally it was very exhausting, because we had invested in our money in our CPL, which was approximately at that point of time 30 plus lakhs. So what I did was used to meditate, keep working out, and keep on reading. I cleared my ATPL papers at that point of time. I said if I clear my ATPL papers at that point of time, I will be fresh with the knowledge.
And these are the things that helped you during those turbulent times of COVID. And just when the case of Captain Ashwani, suddenly no airline operating, no vacancies with the airlines. Yes, it can be pretty challenging. It can be depressing at times. To think about those times. Yeah, but then Captain Ashwani took up that challenge and he started teaching, helping other students by clearing their DGCA exams, which kept his knowledge current, right? He was in touch with the subjects that he had done at his CPL, and like he said, ATPL also. That helped him. And how important was that? How important was the actual studying that you continuously did when you were appearing for your airline exams?
So I would say that was important, very much important, because whatever I studied for the ATPL theory and whatever questions I solved over there, about 90% of the questions came in the airline exam.
Oh wow, okay. So that would be your advice to anyone who is planning to do his or her CPL. Keep this in mind, and we always say this at Young Learners Aviation Academy, that once you're done with your CPL also, don't get, it's taking me 1 year to get into an airline. No, don't worry about that. Like Captain Ashwani, he's kept his knowledge current. You have opportunities to become a flight instructor at the flying school. You can, like him, become a chief ground instructor. Keep your knowledge current, which will help you eventually in realizing your dreams of becoming a commercial pilot. Right. So Captain Ashwani, now you'll be joining an airline, and your entire ambition, right from the days that from the fourth grade, right, is likely to be realized. What is that feeling inside you now?
The feeling that inside me is now that okay, I have accomplished what I wanted to. My dreams have become true. That is the feeling I would say, and I'm not able to express this feeling which I'm having.
I understand. I fully understand with that. He's not able to express. That's correct. But ladies and gentlemen, and all our viewers who are watching this particular episode, I wanted Captain Ashwani to actually talk about his complete journey, which is what would be replicated in all your lives also. Those of you wanting to become a commercial pilot. The opportunities in this country are huge. Going forward, it's not just the commercial airlines, it's also going to be the charter operations, flight instructors, cargo operations. The opportunities are going to be humongous in this country. So, those of you who want to do that, remember what Captain Ashwini said. He said the three pillars right through his days were his perseverance, his patience, and his passion. I don't know whether I put that in the right order, but these are three P's that he spoke about, right? Thank you so much, Captain Ashwani, for these insights, and we will keep talking to you as we go along in future episodes. Also, we will talk to you because there are so many things to be covered.
Correct.
And yes, so thank you very much, and thank you everyone for watching this one. If you like this particular episode, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Many such interesting episodes coming up in the next few days. Thank you.
Thank you so
Goodbye.
much, guys.